Okay, it's the return of the Super Strat. I'm sure some of you have noticed that my Strat has been absent the past couple months, and I'm surprised I didn't actually get more questions about whether it was sold or anything like that, and it wasn't. A couple months ago, I had intentions of putting an Evertune bridge in it, and while I bought the bridge, back in May or something, it didn't get put in until pretty recently, and then I also very recently decided that I wanted a new neck on it for a couple different reasons. This is just so you know, this is the Evertune bridge on it, but this neck is especially nice because I've been getting so used to playing the roasted maple neck that I had on my Telecaster. So I decided that as nice as the Wenge ebony neck was that I had on this Strat, before this, I really just wanted roasted maple again. And that being said, I also wanted something a little chunkier because both the Wenge neck and the roasted maple neck that's on the Telecaster have what's called the Warmoth standard thin neck contour, and I went with the 59 round back, I think it's called, and it feels a lot nicer to me. I like a bit chunkier of a neck, so it's kind of similar to my ES335 a little bit, although that one's kind of glossy. This is, since it's unfinished, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's super smooth. There's even some really nice flame in it too, which is cool. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I absolutely love this neck, and I've had this guitar back for a couple days now. Just been testing out, how much I like the neck and the Evertune and everything sounds awesome. Another thing I changed was I got a new pick guard because when I originally had put this sort of, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. When I put the first tortoiseshell pickguard on here, what I wanted to do was just have a single volume knob and a toggle switch. I didn't want a 5-way or a 3-way blade switch, and I didn't do a very good job, and it was just kind of annoying. The toggle switch didn't work that great, so I decided that I wanted to have independent volumes for the Warpig bare knuckle that's in the bridge and the bare knuckle Stockholm P90 in the neck. So this is the volume for the bridge, and this is the volume for the neck, and then I have a master tone. So other than that, the only other change that I can really think of is I have just regular 10s on this for strings now. When you do stuff with an Evertune, it has to be pretty specific. So if you're playing with a certain guitar tuning, you have to make sure that certain strings are used. So I mean, if I was doing like my normal skinny top heavy bottom, they were saying that the way that the tension of the strings or the springs in the back were, it might end up being problematic. So I ended up just going with 10s, and it surprisingly feels really nice. And I haven't really missed the couple lower strings down here. Like, I've been really enjoying it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. A lot of routing here. Yeah, that took a lot of work. I didn't do the work. Also, the Wenge and ebony neck is for sale if anyone's interested. It's on my Reverb page right now, which you can find a link in the description. So anyway, I've had this guitar for a couple days now, and I haven't had to tune it at all, which is awesome. And Granted, I haven't been doing anything crazy. Like some people will show that like you can hold the guitar by the strings and you know nothing's gonna happen, but you know you can still snap your strings by doing that. But anytime I do like really big bends or like big vibratos, like and it just goes right back to perfect pitch, which is awesome. So check this out. Perfectly in tune, which is awesome. You can't argue with that. Another really cool feature, which if you know you're familiar with Evertune, I'm sure that you know about this already. But the way that these are set up, one really cool thing that you can do is say you want to track rhythm guitars, but you don't like it when like the strings go slightly out of pitch with like some heavier strumming. I can detune, or not technically detune, but I can slacken off these strings a little bit just by getting rid of some of the tension. And what it does is it gets it away from that kind of like tension point, which is what causes the string to go sharp when you're bending or anything like that. It brings it a little further away from that, so no matter what you do, you can't even do bends or anything like that, but it's ideal for tracking rhythms, which is really cool. So let me show you. Pretty bizarre, isn't it? So after that, all you really have to do to get it back to normal is find right where it starts to go sharp, and then you slack it off just a little bit. See, now we're back to normal. I'm a little sloppy on my chugging lately. So that's all I really got. Super excited to get this guitar back. Like I said, I haven't had it in a couple months, and it's very fun to play. I was getting a little restless only playing my 335 and my Telecaster for a couple months. I was really, because those guitars are great, but it does not have this tone, you know, and it doesn't have this feel. And as great as those guitars sound and feel, you know, this really is like my ideal guitar as of, you know, right now anyway. So not much else to say. I've been going through my Axe-Fx Ultra right now with on the like the Friedman brown eye, hairy brown eye, I guess you want to call it, setting right now. So nothing too crazy. I do have my Ibanez Tube Screamer on just as a little boost. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got. So yes, very happy to have her back. Thanks for watching, and if you got any questions or anything regarding Evertune or whatever else, I can try to answer. I mean, I don't know a ton, but I can try to help. So catch you later.